Hi, everybody. This is Eileen with EileenGoesLean-VSG, and I am participating in Finding Elizabeth's weekly weight loss surgery topic. This week, the topic is what's the one thing that you wish you had known before you had surgery? Um, so, mine is going to be a little bit, I don't know. I don't know, but it is really the one thing I wish I had known sooner. And I hope that anybody that's watching that is considering having weight loss surgery, whether it be, I can only speak to the sleeve because that's what I had. But I think actually um, this would follow with any weight loss surgery that anyone might have. So what I wish I had known sooner was that it's okay, it's okay, it's okay to use this as a tool to better health. And for years and years and years, I felt as though if I had had the surgery, then it was a cop out, that I should be able to do this on my own. I shouldn't need that. And anybody that is familiar with Byron Katie and the work knows that we shouldn't ever talk about shoulds. Should is not, should is shouldn't. It's bad to talk that way. What is. And I always felt as though, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do this on my own? Why can't I just stop eating? Why can't I take care of this? Why? For years, I was tortured with all of that and struggled with it. And any of you that have been watching know that this rodeo is my third time losing over 100 pounds. So the first time was 2003 to 2004. I lost it on Atkins, and it took me, I lost 101 and a half, I believe, and it took me 15 months, and it took me a while to gain it back, but eventually I gained it all plus, of course, because I was on Atkins, and that is not a sustainable way to eat. And that's what I did. And I drank lots of diet soda, and I smoked at the time. And so essentially, after I got to the 101 and a half pounds, my birthday was right around the corner. I quit smoking for my birthday, and so I probably gained 20 pounds right away from that. And then gradually, it probably took 2004. Probably took I don't know. I don't know how many years. Anyway, it took a few years for me to gain the weight back, and of course I did. And then in 2014, in April of 2014, I went on Ideal Protein. Again, not a sustainable thing. Great results, but not a sustainable program. Not a this is the rest of my life way to eat. And so I did Ideal Protein for 11 months, and I lost 111 pounds, I believe. A lot of ones. 111.2 pounds, something like that. And that took me 11 months, and I did that. I ended up going off Ideal Protein because I suffer from psoriasis, which, by the way, I totally don't have psoriasis now. I'm cured or in remission or whatever you want to say. But I had issues with my skin, again, for years and years and years and years. And I sort of had it under control. And after 11 months on Ideal Protein, and I'm not blaming Ideal Protein, I'm just stating the facts for me. After 11 months on Ideal Protein, my skin was just a mess, and I knew I had to stop. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to stop. So I stopped, and then we had my son's wedding, and then I gained about 60 pounds in 5 months, and then gained more and just kept gaining to a point where I was in desperation. In the summer of 2016, I finally realized, I don't even know if I realized, I finally got the courage or encouragement or support from many people around me, including the YouTube community, that it was okay for me to have the surgery, and it was okay. I could actually do it, and I did. So I started the journey in July of 2016, so it's just about a year, and went to my first seminar. The seminar, well, at least in Rhode Island with the surgeons here, you have to go to a seminar that's 2 or 3 hours. And I went to a seminar with someone, again, somebody who doesn't need the surgery, who, maybe could lose 20 pounds or something, maybe 30, whatever. She doesn't need the surgery. She told me she wanted to have the surgery and would I go with her. She was actually going with me to encourage me. Again, that's the kind of support I had. My cardiologist said, you get on the diving board and I'll push you in because this is certainly something you could and should do. There's the shoulds again. Yeah, so I wish that the first time I lost the 100 pounds, I wish that I had known that it was okay to have the surgery and that I could actually do it. But then I could have been healthier and stayed healthier for, that much longer. At the same time, I think everything happens the way it's supposed to, and I probably wasn't ready at that point, or maybe I would have pursued it further. But that's the one thing, if I could give a message to anybody out there, is that it's okay. This is a tool, and some people need this tool. There are people who are able to follow, and again, I'm not bashing any other programs, and all the programs are there for a reason. There's some people that can follow Weight Watchers and lose all their weight and maintain it, and it's great. There are other people that go to Overeaters Anonymous, and that helps them. There are some people that go to a support group called TOPS. I was a TOPS member for many, many years. If my chapter hadn't disbanded, I'd still be going to my TOPS chapter. I loved that group, loved it. That I was in that group the first time I lost the 100 pounds. And it's a tremendous support group, and I would do that again. But there are people that are able to do various programs or tools or whatever in order to lose their weight. For me and for many others, the surgery is what was required. And I am sorry that it took this long for me to figure it out, that it was okay, but it is okay if that's the tool that you need to use, because again, it's not easy. It is not easy to lose weight. It is not easy to maintain weight loss. None of it's easy. This is certainly not the easy way out. Certainly not the easy way out. But again, I wish I had known, or what I wish I had known is that it was okay. You're going to be okay. It's okay. And it's okay to even talk about it. I have shared this information with many people in my life, my key stakeholders. I obviously don't discuss it with strangers, although I went for bra fitting yesterday and told that person about it. Sometimes I tell, depends on what's going on. Sometimes my husband will tell people in the restaurant, because when I don't eat the food and they're like, do you want a box? And I'm like, no. Or they're like, oh, wasn't it good? Yeah, it was delicious, but I can only eat a tiny portion. So sometimes my husband will tell, but I talk about it freely if anybody asks, or people that know about it. I talk freely about it because I think it's very interesting, and I think I would like as many people to know as possible, so that those that need the help can reach out and get it and not feel badly about turning to surgery as a tool. And that's it. So I say thank you, Elizabeth, for giving us a weight loss topic of the week, and I hope everybody has a great week. Take care.